when they made the decision to go with Andrew Watt for Dark Matter, I think that was a big moment in the band's career as well. And I know it's still fresh, but I don't think this record sounds like anything that we had heard before. There's just something about what he was able to pull out of this band. It's almost like it was like a new lease on life.
That guy is unimpeachable. I just have to tell a quick Andrew Watt story if I can.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been a fan and a journalist for a very, very long time. And when PJ20 happened, the band was really cool and they let me interview all the second stage people. There was a kid, I mean, like, you know, a teenager hanging out outside of the media area that you had to have a credential get into. And he was like waiting to like say something to me. He's like, well, I'm a guitarist and my name is Andrew. Would you listen to my CD? He like had burned a CD of, you know, like the band or his stuff. He's like, yeah, I'm a New Yorker and you're a New Yorker. Pearl Jam's my favorite band. Would you listen to this? And I like said, sure. And so for whatever reason, I was like, well, I gotta listen to this kid's stuff, you know, whatever. So I went off and listened to it and I was like, this is a person who loves Pearl Jam. That's what I thought. I was like, this person wants all the rock glory. You know, like I just thought he was really talented. And so I said, I'm going to go to his show. And he like played a live as his encore because he saw me in the crowd. And I think I wrote about it like in my like wrap up of CMJ on Billboard because I was like, this is the one little thing I can do. I can throw a little mention of, you know, like a little blurb of this random person who doesn't have a record deal. For whatever reason, he just never forgot that. He was just always nice to me after that. Like I ran into him in random Pearl Jam related places, just like, remember that time, like you gave me a big up. And like, you know, every time I would see him, he was like doing something bigger and bigger. He was like, doing something like
biggest record producers in the industry.
Correct. I just love watching him climb. And then eventually when it came to producing a Pearl Jam record, and I said, oh my God, that guy did it. And the funny thing is he dug out my number because I've had the same cell phone number since 1999. And he texted me, what do you think of the record? You know, like after it came out. And I was just like, Andrew.
How rad is that?
Andrew? And he's just like, did I do a good job? And I was just like, you knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, you killed it.